of unrivaled performance. Our team of experts takes your ride to the next level. From horsepower gains to custom enhancements, we deliver results. Late Model Racecraft. We talking or we racing?
All right, guys, standing behind me is a very rare 2013 C6 Z06 Convertible. Mr. Vavinsky from Connecticut sent us this beautiful 16,000 mile 60th anniversary down for our 700 horsepower package. Let me pop the hood and show you guys what we did to it. All right, so for those of you that know or don't know, C6 Z06 with the LS7 427 first came out in 2006. They are aluminum frames, so they're lightweight vehicles with 427 cubic inches that made crazy horsepower naturally aspirated. What makes this one rare is it's a 2013, so it's the last year of the C6 platform. It is a Z06, so it's a 427 cubic inch LS7 motor with the wide body on it. They did not make any convertibles in 2006 through 2012. So 2013, they did a special edition. I think they built about 2,500 of these total with a steel chassis to allow for the I'm thinking of C8s now, for the convertible to be used. Oh God, I've got some loud cars going on over there. But, so under the hood, guys, everything else is still the same as our all of our LS7s that we build here. Our full heads and cam package, which we call our 700 horsepower package. Engine comes out. We do a CNC cylinder head from the guys at Late Model Engines. As always, we do our custom grind camshaft. And again, back to the cylinder heads. I mentioned this in all of our videos. There was a guide issue with these things back in the day, and they would drop valves and literally wipe out the whole engine. So most customers that have these cars sitting in their garages or in barns and they don't drive them much, when they do decide to mod them, the one thing that we do is advise putting better guides in them to eliminate that problem. So most customers that send their cars down for the package, obviously that's the first thing that they want to fix, as well as they want more horsepower and sound out of it. So again, engine comes out, cylinder heads get fully done with new guides, valves, valve springs, everything from the guys at LME. We stick our custom grind camshaft in it per spec, depending on what the vehicle and what the customer is going to do with the vehicle, his needs and his goals. Every customer is a little bit different. We do an ATI Balancer, so it's a 10% underdrive. And as y'all can see, MSD intake on top instead of the factory intake manifold. Halltech cold air, as always, American Racing. It's this real stainless steel header with X-pipe that goes all the way to the back. And as always, most of the time we run a factory catback exhaust system with the dual mode, so you can have it quiet or loud for driving purposes. But this LS7 platform, I can't stress it enough. I know y'all see on our channel, we build a lot of C7s, a lot of these new C8s. These things still have a special place in my heart because we've built so many of these over the years. I've been in business over 20 years, and I mean hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these things we've built, either naturally aspirated, supercharged, twin turbos, you name it. But this one, again, we've done a lot. Out of 2,500 total being built, we've built quite a few that have, look at this beautiful carbon hood on this thing. It's just like an LS9, just without the opening for the C6 ZR1. So you got the carbon fiber hood as well as the convertible. So a very rare car, and with 16,000 miles on the odometer, sitting in it, it feels like you're in a brand new car, like it drove off the showroom floor. So as always, it has the 60th anniversary badges on it. Right now, still has the factory wheels and tires on it. After this test drive, I have a feeling I'm going to recommend a Toyo to go on the back of it for traction issues. Again, depending on what the customer plans on doing with it at the end of the day. Most of these customers are just highway cruising them. 60 to 130s. If you keep traction control on, second gear should work. We'll go test it and we'll go find out. get a test drive in with Mr. Vukovinsky 2013 C6 Z06 from Connecticut. Shipped it down to us. Bone stock vehicle, only 16,000 miles on the odometer, with our 700 horsepower package, our complete heads and cam package. This car is beautiful. Very rare with the convertible. It's got a carbon hood on it, like a LS9, like a C6 ZR1, just obviously without the window in it. And driving this car with this low mileage on it and the condition it's in, it feels nice and tight, just like these felt off the showroom floor. And now with our added horsepower package to it, he's gonna have a monster. And as always, we got the dual mode, so we can make, right now the exhaust is open while cruising. We can close it, and now it sounds like a stock car. And again, the camshafts we use, yes, we use large camshafts, but the way that these things drive, they still drive almost like stock. So I'm gonna keep the exhaust open. And again, we've had shitty weather here, guys. We actually had snow for the first time. I've lived here all my life. They always claim it's gonna get cold and possibly snow. It never does. It'll ice up every once in a while. But we actually had our first real snowstorm last week, which was pretty cool. But the weather's been raining this week, and this car is so beautiful. I'm trying to get a little test session in before we have more rain coming later tonight and tomorrow. So I'm sitting in lovely traffic right now, but I'm gonna try to get one little quick pull in, quick 60 to 130. If not, I'll get 2 in just for data purposes. As always, we've already dynoed the car. I'm just testing it on the street, make sure idle is good, make sure there's no exhaust rattles, everything as I always do. This car is beautiful. And going from, you know, 400, I don't know what a baseline, 430, 440 rear wheel horsepower to now right at 600 rear wheel horsepower in these cars. It is a completely new animal. So before I turned the camera on the way over here, I was logging it. I turned traction control off just to see how bad it spun in second gear. And by the time it hit 4,500 in second gear, started lighting the tires up. So I'm gonna leave traction control on. Again, the weather's not the best, just so I can get a full pull, second, third, and fourth for data purposes. And this one has a monster clutch in it, so to me the clutch pedal feels great. We've put some miles on it before we put it on the dyno. We always heat cycle these clutches to make sure that they're broken in before we start ripping on them on the street or on the hub dyno. So that's already been taken care of. Just the clutch pedal, it feels so good. They feel like stock, they really do. Some of these clutches that we install, again, more of a race car stuff, cars that make 1,000+ horsepower, you got to put more aggressive clutches in them with the pressure plates that are more aggressive. They make it a little bit harder to drive. Some of them chatter. This one drives pretty damn smooth. So, second gear goes about 3,500. It's spinning with traction control on. I told you I had traction control off before I turned the cameras on just to see what second gear did. It lit them up. That was traction control on, and it kept it in one lane. It was trying to spin the tires really hard, so I just short shifted third gear right there. These cars, again, the power to weight ratio, the way that these cars are geared with 600 rear wheel horsepower, they outrun 700-800 horsepower cars all day long. Again, you got to be able to bank gears, but they are a blast to drive. They're so much fun. The older platforms like this, I say it in all my videos, I probably sound like a broken record, but I absolutely love, like the C6 Z06s and the C6 ZR1s, it just comes down to gearing and the power to weight ratio. The TR6060 transmission is so nice. I like it better than the 7-speed manuals that come in the C7s. I just feel like I can drive it. I feel like I can shift them a lot better. as well as I like the gear ratios in these compared to the 7 speeds for the stuff that we do with them and for what most of our customers do with them. But that was a fun little pull. Like I said, your average customer right there is gonna want to put a Toyo on the back of it if they're doing second gear pulls, doing 6130s. If not, if you keep this tire on it, you're gonna definitely want to start in third gear. But everything looks good on the tune-up. So yeah, another beautiful C6 Z06, low mileage, only 16,000 miles on it. You guys out there that own one of these LS7 platforms, go to our website, fill out an inquiry. For me, this package is the way to go because of the valve issue. If you're gonna spend money to add more horsepower to your C6 Z06, you're gonna pull the heads off to fix the guides. You might as well put a small camshaft in it. And then depending on the exhaust is up to you. Every customer is different. Some customers want them to sound like stock. We've done ported heads with like a stealth light cam with stock manifolds and stock cats on them before, just to fix the guide issue, but still pick up, you know, 60, 70 rear wheel horsepower. Where a package like this, you're picking up a solid 150 rear wheel horsepower over stock. So again, everything looks good on my end when it comes to tuning wise. She drives great. Just because the weather's so shitty, guys, I probably won't make another pull on this thing. I want to get it back to the shop, get it indoors, let it rain tomorrow, get it fully detailed, and then get it shipped back to Connecticut for Mike to enjoy. So as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below, let me know what you think about this platform and this build in particular, the likes, the things you don't like about it, and then future content you want to see, because we have a lot of high horsepower builds in the works. A few of them already done that are actually running. We're test driving now, so stay tuned to our channel. We'll be posting those up in the next couple weeks. Till next time, guys. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Give it a like if you liked it so far, and please turn on bell notifications for future content, as we have cool stuff in the pipeline that you're going to want to see. And as always, please comment below.